Here I am, man. I've always feared heights, and I've always feared cold weather. But today, baby, I'm skiing here in the Berkshires, man. It's cold. Oh my God. Do I get off right here? Okay. Is that? Yes. I didn't know how. Okay, I didn't know if it was going to stop. Okay, does it usually stop for you?
Nope.
What's up, YouTube? This is Dr. J. So I just wrapped up my ski trip. First time I've ever been skiing in my life, man. And I would say it was a blast, man. It was unbelievable. Like, you know, the adrenaline rush, the people flying past me. I was the slowest person on the slope, and I didn't care because I did it. If anybody knows me, you know that I don't like heights. I don't like cold weather, and I needed to overcome that fear, man. I needed to challenge myself, push myself, accomplish something that I've always kind of backed away from, and that's heights and cold weather. And in this video, you see me go up the lift, and the more I went up the lift, the more my heart sunk. It felt like I was about to die, but I had to keep living, man. I had to keep going. You're gonna see a couple of crashes. People laugh, but I laughed at myself as well because it was hilarious because I look like a newborn calf out there trying to ski. And it's crazy because I'm a great athlete. I was a great athlete in school, football, wrestling, and track. But man, you put me on those skis, man, and I looked like I didn't belong there. But like I said, I laughed at myself, and I think that's a part of life. We have to laugh at ourselves sometimes. You know, you're not gonna always be great at everything you try or everything you do. The beauty of life is that you get a chance to get out there, make mistakes, fall, pick yourself back up, and not worry about what happens, who laughs, how you look. You just gotta get out there and say, I'm going to expose myself. I'm going to make myself vulnerable, regardless of what people say, what they think. I'm having an experience here. You can laugh. I'm going to laugh with you. And I didn't take it personal or anything like that. I saw other people fall. So I wasn't by myself, but I was the only brother at the ski slope falling. People going to notice. I want to really encourage everybody out there, man. Challenge yourself. Like, what are some of the dreams that you haven't accomplished yet? What are some of the fears that you haven't confronted yet that you deal with? I want you to know that you're gonna get out there, you're gonna fall, you're gonna fail sometimes. Oftentimes you're gonna fail, but do you get up? Like, what happens, man, when you fall? Do you get up? Do you challenge yourself? I didn't care that I was the only brother on the ski slope. I didn't care that I couldn't ski. From where I come from, I'm able to be here right now at this place and time. And people are looking at me like, wow, this dude right here is horrible. I think I crashed every time I came down the slope because I don't know how to stop just yet. I'm like speeding down the slopes. Sometimes you put yourself in positions where you have to make decisions on, do I crash? Or do I take a fall right now? I need to live to ski another day. So I would take the fall, and then I would get up, and I would get back on the lift, and I would go back up. So every time I fell, I assessed what I did wrong, and I went back up, and I came back down. But every time I fell, man, every time. But I got back up. That's a lesson in life. This list that I'm gonna be pursuing this year, skiing, surfing, skydiving, this was one that was high on the list. It covered two things, like heights and the cold weather. Wow. To me, it was cold outside because I'm a country boy. But to everyone else, they were just loving it. I was riding around but thinking to myself, get your ass on the football field. Get your ass on the wrestling mat, on the track. But this is not that. It humbles you because you're putting yourself in a place that you've never been in before.
First time skiing. It's amazing, man. This is an amazing feeling. But I'm not good at it yet. But one day I'm gonna be in the Winter Olympics. But it's very humbling right now. It's very humbling, man.
You're making yourself uncomfortable. How many people can say that they want to and they're willing to make themselves uncomfortable? You can't have new experiences and grow if you're never willing to make yourself uncomfortable. That's something that over the years that I've always embraced. I want to be uncomfortable because I want that experience. I want to be made uncomfortable because I want to grow. I want to be made uncomfortable to one day look back and say, I challenged myself and I lived life. I lived my life to the fullest. I rode this thing till the wheels fell off. The next time you have a fear or you're afraid to challenge yourself, I want you to think, how do I overcome that? What may come out of that if I challenge myself? What are some of the new things that I'm going to experience? What am I going to learn from this? Every day, challenge yourself. Focus on something, one thing at a time. Know that when you challenge yourself, it's not going to be pretty all the time. Sometimes you're going to look like Dr. J and you're going to bust your ass, you're going to hit your head, but do you get up? Right? Do you get up? You know, people are going to laugh at you. That's part of life. Sometimes you're going to challenge yourself and you're going to step out there to accomplish it, and you're going to have people who laugh. They're going to sit and wait to see if you make it. And if you make it, they'll be real quiet. But if you don't make it, they'll be the main ones laughing and talking about you. But you know what they don't have? They don't have the experience. And you know what else they don't have? They don't have the courage and the heart that you have. And that means something, and they know that. You have to have heart. You have to have courage to get out there and separate yourself from other people. Put yourself in a position to have those memories, to show people it's okay. You can laugh all you want. I'm here, baby. I'm here to stay. I pushed myself, man. I'm so proud of myself, you know, and I want you to be proud of yourself as well. So, hey, man, challenge yourself. Keep pushing yourself. So, love y'all, and I'm going to see you next week. Peace.
Two of my greatest fears has always been cold weather and heights. Today, I've conquered both of them, man. Here we go. There we go. Woo! I did it. I did it 3 times in a row.
No fear, man. This is Fight Life.